Welcome to the second half of K-Popular with your DJs as one. Remember, guys, if you want to join us here on TBS eFM, we also have a really cool digital magazine. It's completely free, and they're actually filming today, which means that sometime in the near future, you'll be able to see what we just had in the studio with John Park.
Looking all good and singing all wow.
Of course, that means that you can download it on your smartphones or your PC tablets. It is completely free, so join us. And we want to once again thank John Park for joining us today as well.
Yes. Oh, my
People
word.
are just excited.
This is the best way to spend a Friday afternoon. Like, seriously.
Hanging out with John.
Thank you for having me.
Oh, no. It's our pleasure.
As the song break was going out, we were kind of talking amongst ourselves, and John's kind of in the Bermuda Triangle right now.
Right.
He's like, I don't know how to speak English. I don't know how to speak Korean. This is so difficult.
What's happening?
It's hard.
I mean, you were fluent. You were only English speaking before you came to Korea,
Right.
of course. And
I
then
was a smart boy.
you were.
I was.
Once it happens that you're speaking it for too long, it does get difficult.
Right.
We definitely know that. I remember when we first came to Korea, the first year we were here, we didn't get to go home for a year, right?
Yeah, a year.
And I mean, you've been 3 years, but
3
even
years.
our first year when we went back, we couldn't speak English.
Yeah.
Somebody would be mean to us, and usually you have like a good comeback. You're like, well, thanks for being so nice. That's what I said, literally, like this rude person, and I didn't know what to do. And but it happens.
But
Yeah.
nobody understands because, like, we were saying earlier, Koreans, they only speak Korean like 100% of the time. With
Right.
us, we're mixing it up 50% English, 50% Korean. So just mix it up all the time. Konglish, again, is the best language. They really do need to make like a dictionary for that.
You'll be fine.
You'll be okay.
Speaking of being fine, let us tell you this album. Full-length album, which is very rare to see these days, number
It is.
one.
Yeah.
Were you able to have a say in it? Was your company just like, hey, let's put out a full-length album?
Yeah, it was a combination of those
Both.
two things. I wanted to release, 10 plus tracks.
Yes.
And our 대표님, our executive
Your CEO,
producer, also said,
Let's do
a
this.
singer's got to have a full album,
A tangible album.
Exactly.
How long did it take you to finish the song? Finish the album. I'm sorry.
We're so used to songs.
I know.
From the very start to the mastering day, it took about a year and a half.
Oh, so
But-
in between the years, you kept putting out singles.
Yeah, there was one single, and just kind of worked very periodically.
When you had the
Right.
time and
Yeah,
then you went in.
exactly, track by track.
That's amazing.
So then let's talk a little bit about each track by track.
Okay.
You did a lot of work on this album. Lots of lyrics, lots of writing songs.
Yes.
Are all your lyrics in English though?
No, just the song that you just
in My
heard.
Life.
So you
Sip in
even
My
did your own
Life.
Korean lyrics.
Yeah.
How did that happen?
We've been here 14 years and we still have not done that, buddy.
Our people keep telling us to write Korean lyrics, and we're like, 사랑해요, 고마워요, 미안해요.
I
Like, that's
love you.
all we can do.
Thank you. It don't go past that.
How did you do your lyrics?
I don't know. I think I felt a lot of pressure on me about
That
not
doesn't
being
help.
able to. Yeah, sometimes. But I had a fear about Korean and speaking Korean, writing Korean, and so I think I motivated myself to
Let go of
excel
it.
and just learn more and more.
See, that's where your smart boy side comes on, because
Yeah, and I read a lot of books and just trying to listen to as much music as possible and kind of.
Wow.
It's not really deep or.
But it's still in Korean.
Yeah, it's in Korean.
That's deep to us.
because we've never done it.
You know what I just realized? It's just because Min and I, we're lazy. That's what it is. Like, we just never thought to sit down and read a book and
If
try
Jay
to figure
could do
out.
it, we could do it too.
That's
oh,
true.
man.
People are already asking, how come you're not singing your title song? How come you don't sing Baby? We love Baby. He will. Just calm down.
We're going to talk about the album first. Give him a time to, just to catch his breath.
So earlier we did get to talk a little bit about the music video.
Yep.
Yes.
But the song itself, it's a very sweet song. For
Yeah.
those of our listeners who don't know, can you tell us a little bit about what the song is about?
It's about meeting someone for the first time and falling in love. Very, very common story, right? But the arrangement and the style of the song is very retro and funky.
Yeah.
It's written by a singer-songwriter. He's fairly new. His name is Nien.
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 Okay.
right.
It's close Hyung. that I'm doing music with. And
You guys came up with this.
yes.
It's
he
definitely
did.
a sweet track.
It is.
On this album, you also work with a close friend of ours, Ray Gang.
Yeah,
Kang.
Ray is the most amazing
Ray
person.
Gang.
Love
He's
him.
the most coolest person. He was also a DJ here at TBS eFM,
Yes.
and we miss him.
Ray was actually part of our beginning.
Oh,
When
really?
we first came to Korea back in 98, we were working with 김건모 선배님 at a studio, and Ray was the engineer there.
Right? Yeah.
He was always wearing the same potato sack pants, like always the same for like days in and days
Yeah,
out.
so we've known him since we were like 18.
Yeah.
Oh,
A
wow.
long time, yeah.
Really long time ago.
5859 wants to know, who are some of the American or non-American, even Korean singers that inspire you? Both.
When I lived in the States, I listened to a lot of soul music.
Oh, okay.
And kind of R&B.
Yeah, it suits you.
Yeah. Thank you.
Yes, it does.
So, Michael Jackson, Stevie Wonder to start with. And
Of course.
All the OGs.
I feel like an Eric Benet in you and a little
Yeah.
with the falsetto.
John
I love
Legend,
it.
John
a little bit
Legend.
of John Mayer,
Yes.
Jamie Cullum.
So a good
Those kind of
mix.
people. Yeah.
A good mix. What about Korean artists?
Korean artists. I think I listen to people with really good lyrics because that's
So
where
old school artists.
yeah, a little older than
You don't get really good lyrics these days.
it's rare.
Yeah.
It's
it's
more,
very rare.
catchy tunes.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Well, we are going to ask you to perform live for us once again because this next song is definitely something that everybody's been asking for. We have 7384 who's been asking for it. I mean, it's a great song. It kind of definitely brings out the lighter, sweeter side in you, and I think that's
I
why.
But you've got to get used to it, buddy.
Yeah, that's what's so appealing to the
Yeah.
masses, though, because they see that dark, strong John Park. They know that side. Now they want to know that there is a teddy bear in you
No,
somewhere.
but even the awkwardness about that sweet
Yeah.
is what's so cute and so endearing. So
Okay.
it's show it, man up.
Nunas are telling you.
All right, fine.
Accept your cuteness.
Okay.
Once again, everybody, John is
OMG.
going to be singing live for us. This is the one you've been asking for. Please give it up once again.
For John Park with Baby.
Woo!